All right, guys, this is the Wyze Cam. This is a 1080p HD Wi-Fi indoor cam. You can also use this outdoors with an optional bracket that you put on it. We set this up. This thing's pretty good for around 25 bucks. This is a pretty neat little camera. It says see anything from anywhere. So there's an app you put on your phone, the Wyze app, and you can see just about anything that's going on in any of those cameras anywhere in the world. It's pretty cool. There's some other optional things that I've done for indoors to monitor it in the house there on a large screen TV. Some of the there's some of the details and the specs of it. It has a UR code that you use when you're setting it up, which is setup is really easy. Some of the specs, it's a 1080 full HD, has night vision, two-way audio is really cool. It has digital zoom 8 times, has motion and sound detection, and it has also a free roaming 14-day cloud storage. You either use the cloud or you can use a HD card. I have a 32 gigabyte HD card I'm using in mine. But there's the Wyze Cam. We're gonna go over it and show you a few details of it. All right, here's what we're using to monitor our Wyze Cam. There's a program that we put up here. It's called TinyCam, and you can monitor all your cameras at one time and see what's going on. So it's pretty cool. It works pretty good. It has a leg with it now and then, but I'll show you a little more information. But this is called the mini cam. All right, here's the Wyze app. You download it off your Play Store, and we're here to start the Wyze up. Now, we've already set up all our cameras here, but when you first come up, if you want to add a camera, you hit the plus button at the top, and then it says add device. You hit the add device, and this is where you'll go ahead and add a new camera. I'm going to start showing you. They list them up. These are all the cameras that I have hooked up right now, and they're operating. So when I click on that, it takes it a second to populate it, and there it is. Now if we turn our phone sideways, you can see I'll get a full picture of the particular camera I'm on right now, which this is pretty cool. Now in order to go back, you need to flip your phone back over and hit this back button at the top, and then you can go to the next camera. Takes it a second to populate, and there's our front drive there. You can see that's how you do each camera to go view it. We have one set up here in the laundry room. This one particular is to use when we're away. We'll leave the dogs in the laundry room because sometimes they get a little bit chewy, but not always, but anyways, so we leave them on here, and we can monitor the dogs while we're away, make sure things have gone okay with them. So that's another handy feature of the Wyze Cam, where you'll be able to monitor you know, your dogs and your different animals, babies, whatever, you know. We have one set up here in our dining room. Sometimes the dogs will go to the door, and we don't notice them, and they want to go outside. And with the camera, you can see it. Now, I showed you on another clip where I have it set up on a large screen TV that we can monitor all the time, the different things, so we can see what's going on. Most of the times we're watching the TV or looking at it, so that's a pretty cool setup with just getting the ways to operate the way you want different things. Get out of it, you just close your thing down, and we're back to our home screen. All right, this is the external mount. It's a waterproof mount that we put the Wyze Cam in. When I put this up, I didn't have my external SD card, and so I'm going to add that to it right now, but I have to take this apart in order to do that. So we're going to do that, but this is the mount It's a waterproof mount that you actually put the Wyze Cam into. All right, here's the Wyze Cam in itself. Now there's an SD card that'll fit in here that actually slips underneath here. Let's see if we can so that's the card. And hard to do it two-handed here, but I'm gonna put it in and I'll show you. All right, there we go. I slipped the card into it. That's all it really takes. This little button over here is when you get ready to set it up. That's what you hold. There, you heard it ting ting. That means it identified the SD card. So now all I have to do is put it back in its container and mount it back up, and we should be good to go. And so this has 32 gigabytes of storage that this camera, and each one of my cameras I have has 32 gigabytes. All right, here's what we're using to monitor our Wyze Cam. There's a program that we put up here. It's called TinyCam, and you can monitor all your cameras at one time and see what's going on. So it's pretty cool. It works pretty good. It has a lag with it now and then, but I'll show you a little more information. But this is called the mini cam. Okay, there's a program called BlueStacks. BlueStacks will run Android-based programs. So I've been using a program in here. If you load up BlueStacks, we'll have to show you in another video how to set up BlueStacks. I go to the library here. If you look, one is called a TinyCam Free. This one here is an Android program that you can run your Wyze Cam through and see all those cameras at one time. Let's click on that here and bring it open. Might not populate it. I have it running into another background, and sometimes if you do that, it will not show up all the way. So let's see if it'll populate or not. Each one of these cameras will indicate one of the cameras that I have running. There they are. They're coming up. So you can see there. Now if I hit this in a full screen mode there, you can see I've got all my cameras playing here in the background. And this way you can see all your cameras at one time and seeing what's going on. Alright, so here's the TinyCam app. You click on that. This will open up and show you all your cameras. So you can see I have all the different ones here in the background. I have it in a shorter screen. Let's flip it on a full screen. There you go. The whole screen, and this way you can see each individual camera. Now if you double click on one, that'll bring up a full screen, and you can scroll through them here, these little arrows at the top. As you click on that, you can go to each individual camera this way. I found this one. This is our room where I keep my big Pacu. If you ever heard me talk of my Taco the Pacu, that's my 14-inch Pacu. And this is one of the living room. We use this for the dog will go to the door, and you can tell when the dog's at the door, made to go out. This is the end of our house. You can see they got a couple big dogs, big barkers. And then this is another living room view that we have. We can keep track of just what the dogs are doing in there. We've cut the sofa blocks right now. We've had some incidents with the dogs. This is the back of the house again. So even these cams will go clear out of the back of the property, and as long as we have the internet connection back there, we can stream views all the way and see the whole backyard from the backside. So that's a pretty cool do. But this here is the TinyCam. It works really good, so you might want to give that a try with your Wyze Cam. I hope you enjoyed the setup of our Wyze Cam. I'm not sure if they call it Wyze or Wyze Cam, but I guess it doesn't matter. But that we'd use that other app so that you can use that TinyCam in the BlueStacks. So you might want to do that. Maybe we'll do another video, show how you set that up. But I hope it helps you out. If it did, hey, give us a thumbs up. And if you have any questions, comments, leave it in the section below. If you're not a subscriber, I invite you to hit the subscribe button. Hit the little bell if you want to be notified of our next video. We do all kinds of different videos, a lot of product reviews. So
We'll see you guys next time. Hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching.
All right, if you want to see how to get some of our other links, when you go to our main YouTube page, up here into the picture area right here, you'll see it says like Facebook. You can click on that. That'll take you right over to our Facebook group. And you're welcome. You can join the Facebook group, add your videos, add whatever you meant, do some discussion there, but you can go there. If you would like to support us on the Amazon, again, up in this picture, you'll see a link that says Amazon. Click on that link right there. Go ahead and sign in, make all your purchases, and what will happen here, you'll give us a tip. We get a small percentage back. Costs you absolutely nothing, but it does help us out, and we appreciate that. Thought I'd just show you a few little links here if you want to go to some other features we have here at Lucky Dog Productions.